What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the episode of Fuel Harvest Together Simulator. Last episode, we got, yeah, that's right. Last episode, we figured out and got kind of our drone and stuff set up, and we got that unlocked for us to mess around with here. And today we are back here finally. It's been honestly about 2 weeks since I've recorded the last video on this, and we've had some updates to the game, which is really exciting. We now have bigger capacities in our refinery here. Looks like we can even sell this. I don't remember that being a thing. Can we? Oh, we can. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell these because why not? We're not going to be honestly using the barrels for this stuff. If anything, the barrels are going to end up going in our machine over here that we'll be using, which, well, that has the same there. Yeah. So that'll be the only, really the only use for that. And we also have, if we go into our tablet here, we have the brand new wholesale area in here, which we can actually see the global trade depot with all this, which it says we must purchase this first, which is 40k and required level 30. So we are, you guys can see actually up here, we are a little ways away from that still. And then we also have some new updates to the map as well with all of our different fuel stations. You guys can see, we now can see how much they order, and then obviously the costs of them and everything that they're offering. And then we can obviously still negotiate and all that. And yeah, so there's been some big updates to the game. Honestly, I should probably take a look and see here at all of the various updates and things like that. So yeah, we got the wholesale system. So we can now receive large-scale fuel orders from different countries. Each order varies in fuel type, quantity, and reward value. Delivering quickly earns us an extra bonus up to 60%. We can choose between multiple contract offers to make strategic decisions, and all operations managed through the specifically designed global trade depot. We can select offers from the tablet. We obviously can see kind of that's there. And then, yeah, it says there's a little tip as well. If you secure enough crude oil before accepting a wholesale offer, excuse me, it will be much easier to deliver within the bonus time. With all of that, we've got, let's see here. That was just an update. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to look through to see what we have missed here, because the last time that we played this was way before our my trip that I had taken. And yeah, so now we've got a bunch of different stuff here. It's kind of funny that literally the day that I left, a big, decent-sized update came out that fixed a bunch of bugs and things like that with the game and all of that. So yeah, we are going to get rocking and rolling here with some of our stuff over here. So let's go take a look here real quick. I guess, honestly, let's just get started with another drill site set up here. We don't have a ton of money, which I guess we should probably get yeah, let's just get a drilling rig set up here. So let's go ahead and rent this for, I guess, an hour for that. And then let's get our drone pulled out here. And let's try to do so. Oh, we can mark that. Should be, yeah, 2 sites there. So we'll mark both of those on out. And we go ahead and smack these for some oil. For some Earl. So let's go ahead and do that. Look at that. It's so much easier with it, with that drone there as well. Okay, it's still very laggy. Oh boy. I guess especially when you got 2 of them. Okay, especially when you got 2 of them there, it's not the greatest thing to have, but that's all right. We're just going to stick with the industrial ones for the tanker. Honestly, I don't think that there's still any benefit to that. Go ahead and lay some pipe. Look at that. Nice and simple, easy right there. Yep, we want tanker. Add some pipe, add some pipe. But yeah, we're just trying to, I guess, play through the game here. I do want to start actually making use of the shop as well, because that's right, I didn't even showcase that. There is an employee for the shop here as well, which daily salary of 300, not bad at all. And obviously we can try to get some more shelving set up and things like that and really help us out big time with all of that. And that is going to be, well, yeah, that'll be fine for that to finish that on off. Let's go ahead and head on back. Okay, I don't know why that wasn't going. I was pushing on the down arrow or down key of S to move, and it was backing up, and it wasn't backing up. But yeah, I'm so excited to be back in this. So I had a ton of fun with this game. It was kind of just at a point where we're like, okay, there's not really much else for us to do. It says, oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. If a truck or trailer gets stuck, we can flip the vehicle and we can use the flip vehicle option in the pause menu to reset it. I don't know if you guys can see that there. But yeah, so we've got, how much did we have in here? 210. So I guess we got some And there we got, I guess, a bunch actually in there. Let's go ahead and, well, honestly, now why did we, actually, there really is no point to using that smaller one because we can hold up to 6,000 liters in this now, which is awesome. So we really should have actually not used the small site or the other site, which now, unfortunately, kind of already have set up and ready to go because we have it rented. I'm actually curious. Well, for one, let's attach that. Yeah, we probably should have set up on one of the other sites, but we honestly don't have a ton of money either right now as well. So I guess we really can't so much. Yeah, I kind of wonder if we if that works still to run the hose across the map. If that still is a possibility with this, that'd be kind of funny. Also, if I'm not mistaken, our cactuses are no longer solid brick walls. So that's actually really nice. Probably should have pulled on in here. We probably should have stayed out of the site with the trailer, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and just turn this bad girl around. We'll be all set to start pumping some crude oil on in here, which again, I do want to try to start working on actually making use of. This is the outlet. That's right. They have the hoses added on to them. So yeah, what if, well, yeah, we'll just start pumping in there. I want to see if the hoses disconnect also. Wait, is that, oh, it stops pumping. That's right. When, oh, they don't. Okay, so the hoses no longer auto disconnect like that. That is actually really nice. And then we can just hit cancel like that. Okay, that is awesome. That is really awesome now. So we could quite literally just set up a pump jack and run across the map to the to our warehouse over there with the hose. Yeah, this has gotten so much better now. I love this. The days are still really really short with this though. I will say that. And then do we have anything that's like really worthwhile? So we got like fuel station 1 here. Obviously, we need to get some other machinery set up too, as far as to be able to have the option to make diesel, octane plus, and gas here as well. Not just the diesel ultra, but we need the other refineries for that. So we've got, I mean, 11, 9. That's our trade depot, and then 11. So honestly, not all that crazy good for offers here. Yeah, that's all just kind of meh. Oh, that one's only $4. I missed that one. I was like, I swore there's another one that we missed there. We did. But yeah, is there anything that's like the other ones? There's nothing really all that great. So maybe things have gotten changed with some of that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, not really overall that great of a day for all of the gas stations for us to sell to. So I'm not really too concerned about it. We'll probably just work on getting some diesel ultra swapped on over with all this, but I'm excited to see how well this is going to work now. Yeah, so again, we can, once this is done pumping, we can, yep, there we go. Now we can grab the hose, get this attached onto the tanker, which now we have so much more room for. Yeah, maybe the other refineries are more worthwhile. That might be the case now. And also, do these disconnect on their own once it's like actually done though? Okay, it does not. But what we can probably do is destroy that. We get $200 back because it was done anyway. So, and then we still have 40 in here, which we're going to let this just go. Yeah, I think that might be worthwhile, honestly, doing the better pump jacks now because it actually makes sense to. Because we can kind of just set some of them up, let them go. And but at the same time, if we're not like hanging around here like we are right now, then it really isn't so worthwhile doing them. So like right now, we should set up another pump jack, which we kind of have the money to do, actually. You know, let's actually do that real quick. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and mark that on up. There's no reason not to set up another one right away. Okay, I don't know what was up with that. There we go. Look at that. Nice liquid black gold there for us. Yeah, $800. I don't know if, like, we get any more oil out of it with the nicer ones as well. Maybe that's the case too now. I'm not really too sure how all that works, if anything's changed with that. You guys can let me know in the comments with all that. But yeah, I think going forward, we're going to start using and honestly trying to purchase the better site. So like we have this. Yeah, see, that's, I mean, $1,800. We wouldn't be able to afford that anyways. But yeah, I think we need to work on actually saving up to buy this site. So we're not having to rent it. We can just freely use it whenever we want to. And we're good there. Okay, that's almost empty, so we can take this all on back to the shop here, the warehouse, and start turning some of this crude oil into some diesel ultra, which again I do really want to. How much do we have in here? We got 870. I do really want to try to start getting the shop up and running a bit here too. And also, guys, actually something I didn't even showcase or highlight is the trucks have been updated too, like the pickup trucks, pick 'em up trucks have been updated. I'm assuming this is not going to disconnect them too, which is really awesome. Which means that we can quite literally just leave this stuff connected up in this cycle, and it'll just freely run through without us having to have that, like, focusing on that at all. But yeah, so the trucks have been upgraded now. So if we go to here, sorry, not there, yeah, truck sale. So I don't know, does it say? Yeah, it does. So we have in here our gray one, which is what we have right now. We can hold 9 barrels. What is going on? Okay, I'm not sure. And then this one holds 18. This one, these both hold 18, I guess. 27 for the blue pickup. So the blue pickup truck might be worthwhile getting eventually for us running barrels if we ever do. But actually, I guess at the same time, honestly, we're really not ever running barrels anymore. So it's just our barrels out over here. The truck is nice to have to be able to just run back and forth if we need to go somewhere. But honestly, we're not really running barrels anymore. So let's just get these moved around here. And that's, I think, honestly, all we're really going to need with this. Yeah, this game has gotten so much better now. I'm absolutely loving it. There's that. We got a couple more barrels. Let's just go bring these on over here. We're going to try to actually start running our shop a bit, which is, again, why we're going to start making some crude oil, or using some crude oil for all of that here as well. So we're going to actually make use of every bit of every aspect of this game, which, let's see. What do we want to produce here? We got a bunch of stuff. Apparently, the rubber ducks also, you guys are telling me, were just the goat, which they're no longer. They've been nerfed. So they're no longer the goat to produce and sell, sadly. But yeah, I'm guessing that, like, just the stuff further down would be better. So I guess we can go ahead and just start producing more of these. And see, this is where again, the tanker would be nice to have instead of just the individual barrels, which again is why we're gonna try to use more of this then. Let's try to produce like one of each and just see what we can sell stuff for. How much we can actually make off of all that. Oh, we can sell this if we need to for 2K. So we got antifreeze, paint thinner. Again, let's just try and see what we can get out of all of this. Oh, that is not, unless those are real expensive or something, that's not worth it for that. We got spray paints, which I guess we can just do one. So I would assume they'd be the same and just... Alright, while that's running real quick, let's run over here. Grab the remaining barrels. May as well make use of the truck here. I know we only got a couple left, but hey, we'll just make use of the truck here. We can throw them, it's easy to throw them in the bed and do that like that. Yeah, like I said, especially now with having a cashier here, I do want to start making more use of the store here, especially now that we can just leave like tankers connected to the refineries and we can just let those roll for like a day or something like that if we need to. Like, this is now, there's so much in it. I don't know if we have anything left in here. We might have already went through it all. That's empty, and yeah, that's all empty. So we already went through it all. That is so good. I love that. So yeah, we got paints here. Oops. Yeah, that's all going to be the same. We got some pH 40, which is actually some WD 40. I should have got another barrel actually in there first, but that's all right. Yeah, again, I just want to see like what's going to be most worthwhile for us to run, which I'd like to eventually have a bunch of stuff, not just a couple things. Maybe one of everything would be lovely if we could, but obviously it's gonna take a little bit to get to that point, so I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's some different air fresheners. Then we got some motor oils, some motor earls, and obviously we only have the one lonely little shelf here, which I don't remember how much all the shelving is. Oh, 1K for the bigger shelf, which I'm pretty sure that was in here before, but I might be mistaken on that. Not even going to waste our time on this. What is going on with that? Okay. I'm not even going to waste our time on the smaller shelves. It's really not worth it. And then we got some fuels here as well. Yeah, I guess we'll start with some of the jellies here. Okay, that's pretty decent. Go ahead and throw that away. Market price. Oh, wow. So apparently, 57. Okay, I like that. Honestly, not bad at all. Yeah, I think we need to get some upgrades done for that as well to try to help us out. And obviously some wheels and tires, which is what we had before. I think the stuff further down is the more worthwhile thing. Because this, we only get 4 of them at $15 a piece versus those. We get so many for all of that. Honestly, I think that's the... Might make a few more things of those. I think those are more the worthwhile ones doing. Okay. So yeah, we got a few more things, and then, yeah, we're all set, I guess. Ready to go. Let's go ahead and end off our day here. Let's, yeah, let's get an employee hired here. Because what we can do is we can open on up here. Employee, $300 a day. We can hire him. Oh, okay. So he has a different status there. Oh, he's here right away. Look at that. He's even wearing one of our shirts. That's actually really awesome. Okay. Get a nice little thumbnail for the video potentially there. And we got our first customer already rolling on in for that. So again, that's kind of just like passive income for us with all of this. So let's go ahead and, I guess, disconnect that, which I don't think it really matters. And then, yeah, we got this guy here that we can, and, well, technically we have the... We have the other thing. Okay, I'm not really sure what's up with that. We have the other tank, or the other oil jack already running here. But oh, that's right. We can't look at our map while we're inside the truck. The map here. So let's see. What do we got? So $12 there. $9.50 there, $11.50, $10.50, and $15. Okay, so yeah, our first couple will be, I guess we'll just head down the street, down the road again. We'll make our way on down the street here. We're selling products though out of the store. That's good. We just need to make enough money to buy a larger shelf so we can try to get some more products on in. And again, we do need to work on getting... more products in the store and more crude oil just for that. So I think what we'll end up doing is probably buying a tanker, like the crude oil tanker, just specifically for the item production for the store. I think would be a good way to do that, so we can try to just kind of fill that on up like that. But I don't know. We'll have to see with all of this. So how we doing there, fella? 40% rate. Okay, there we go. I mean, it's not amazing, but hey, it's not too bad either. Should have gone to the other side, actually. Let's see, now they order more. Because before, the most we get was 10. And now they're ordering 26. And obviously, again, we can see what they're ordering from here. And then we can see which ones we've already delivered to. Look at all the cash guys coming in. That is insanity. And obviously, we're getting XP and everything for our level, which is honestly the more important thing over the money, which we do need to make quite a bit of money. But yeah, that's where it's going to be honestly probably worthwhile just to save up for buying that property if we can, which is $180,000 for buying that field. Oh, look at that! There's the new wholesale thing. So I don't know. Maybe we just buy one of the cheaper ones. Actually, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. Which one? What do we do first? Do we try to just buy a cheaper one, or do we just keep renting until we can afford the better one? Or what do you guys think? I'm not too sure with that. Honestly, we might just go to all of them and sell, unless it's like way too cheap. Only 10%. Let's try like 50. Okay, there we go. I'm good with that. We probably should have honestly went higher. But hey, anything is better than nothing there, especially at 21 times that by 21. So 225 times 21, that's like 4,500 bucks right there for us. That's crazy. Okay. So yeah, there's that. There's a quick and easy 10K just like that. That is insanity right there is what that is. 10 bucks for that. Let's stop by. 11 bucks for that. So honestly, let's just stop by all of them. We have, well, 880. Honestly, not a ton actually. Not like I thought. That's where we really actually need that other oil field. The sixth one where we can just set up 6 pump jacks. Probably the better ones, honestly. At least while we're sitting around there waiting or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to figure out a good new strategy for all this. And again, running our store will be a big thing. But we are already level 18, so we've already leveled up twice just in this episode alone. So we're probably out of items in the store actually too. So that's where we really need to get a bunch of shelving in there so we can just stock up the store at night and then just like have all of our fuel ready for our following day and then just go sell everything and just repeat that. That's probably the play for all of this. So I don't know. Like I said, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments on what you guys think we should do. Oh, look at that. Just like that, 20. Oh, I accidentally plugged it into there. Just was cycling through. No, it actually wouldn't have been doing that, but yeah, that's going to be a nice healthy supply for us. And again, we're going to go hit up fuel station 4, which is not bad to start with, and then we'll hit up fuel station 2, which again is not bad with, and hopefully we can try to get even more out of that too at the same time. Yeah, look at that. We've already made 15K just like that. That is crazy. That is insanity, man. All right, let's go ahead down the street here. I like that the cactuses are no longer hard objects anymore, though. That is lovely. Okay. Uh-oh. Plain chicken. All right. We should really be doing this loop the opposite way, so our truck is, we could pull up quite literally right to the guy, and then our hose is right by the tank. So should probably remember that for next time. All right, if we can't get this, how is that? That's craziness, man. That's actually crazy that we weren't able to get more out of that. Even with the best negotiation skills. I mean, hey, it's still, what, about $3,000 roughly. So that's not bad still. And again, obviously, I think right now our XP is the primary concern for us here at the moment. To try to just do better with that. And I think that's the more important bit over the cash. So honestly, we're making so much as it is. That's where we could really benefit from having... Oh, man. We just need, like... I mean, I guess actually we really don't need more... We'd get, like, maybe, like, 2 crude tankers. Again, one for the... enough to have, like, a production line set up for the market stuff. And then one set up just strictly for... all the different fuels that we can use. So I don't know how we'll set all this up, especially playing solo. It's... Yeah. Okay, employee salary has been paid. This one's a 200. Obviously, we're going to be left with not much for fuel left. Okay, but we're still going to be at about 20K, which is just insanity. That's where that 300 bucks a day for our employee is nothing. Okay. Yeah. So one thing I want to do is I actually want to go over to the I want to go over to that wholesaler place, and I want to grab a nice little thumbnail for the video. I know I already grabbed one out of the employee, but that's kind of boring. We'll get the new wholesaler place. That's more exciting than the employee. But see, like right now, we could go and just collect a bunch more crude and get prepared for the following day with all this, which would be a really good idea. Probably not going to at the moment because we got probably wrapping things up here in a little bit. Yeah, we're already at almost 25 minutes on the video, and again, we've got a lot of extra product here too, which do again need to get. 42, so like 60? We can do like 63? 64? Okay, so 64. So yeah, that's where we need to get that market stuff upgraded to, because obviously that'll be a big help for us. Can we? Yeah, see, I don't think we can get customers on in here. So let's try and get a few shelves on in here, because we have just so much money. It's actually not even funny. Yeah, there we go. And I think this is what the yeah, look at all that space now, guys. I think that's what the pallet jack is actually for, is moving boxes around and moving crates around. So that's going to be important for us, honestly, to get one of those eventually here. Once we start getting even more product production going. Because what's going to have to happen is during the day, we're going to have to just kind of leave things go. And then we just run off and deal with all of our fuel sales and all that fun stuff. And not have to worry about the storage, just let it go once we get all the products all stocked and up and everything. Which, that's where, like I said, I think we're going to need some more of those manufacturer machines. And try to figure out a good, like, automation setup for that here as well. Yeah, we're going to have to move this, I guess, just over. We can do something like this, just like a small little shelf right up by the checkout counter there. Okay. So there is all of this. We got our last shelf to go on in here. And look at that. Look at all the space now that we have for all that. So, like, we can do, like, paints here. Looks like we can't fit as many products on each shelf with these compared to the little small shelf, but honestly, that's all right. We can't open up this garage door either. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, we can still get 4 tires in there. That's the same amount from that. We got more of the petroleum jelly here. We have to make sure all of our pricing is good too. And again, we do need to kind of worry on getting those pricings upgraded as well then. Get those upgrades for our, like, not negotiations, but, like, market sales stuff. Trying to improve a bit on that. Honestly, we're actually able to fit quite a few products on these shelves. I don't know why the paint's just... I guess we had too many of those out of one box. Look at those. That was nice and shiny. Okay. I like this. We got a nice little setup going here. And then just a couple paint cans only out of those. Let's say 25 is probably going to be too much. 23? 20? No. 21. Yep, there we go. Tires. Oh, we actually don't have these priced out great. I guess it's like another half more. So, like, by 110, it's probably going to be 105, isn't it? Yep, 105. So that's what it is. It's like an extra, whatever it is, it's plus half. So 21, so that would be like 32. 31, yeah, that's what it is. So if we try 31, nope. Yep, 30. So yeah, these are the most worthwhile for sure out of all of that. And then, like, getting 25, nope, but 24 works. So that's what it is. 35, 34. Easier to get the right price wrong. And then it stays out where you can actually click on it. But yeah, let's head over here real quick. And where is the... straight up ahead. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I want to grab a nice little thumbnail of that. We need to collect our crude oil out of there too. Make use of that. But yeah, so we're definitely going to have to start renting the bigger site now. I know that for sure. Because we're just... Oh, we've got... Huh. I didn't realize we had some crude sitting over here. How much we got? 400 liters just sitting in there. That's pretty funny, actually. That's actually really funny. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to take care of that here all in the next episode. But again, I want to head over here real quick, grab a nice little thumbnail for the video, and then we're going to wrap things up from there. But honestly, guys, I'm even more stoked to be back in this game here again. I know it's been a few days since I've recorded this, actually. since I've been back, but there's just been so many games to get caught up on and everything, and new games to be checking out, and this being one of them. But yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool with that wholesale offer place right here. But yeah, guys, that is going to be a good wrapping up point for the video. So like I said, we are going to come back in the next one. We're going to keep on making some more progress here. Maybe buying our first site. I don't know. I'm thinking that we just keep renting the other site over here. I don't know. We'll have to see on all that and go from there. But yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here, checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we were doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.